Hey there, it's Matt Williams, your favorite evangelist again. And last time I did a video, it was just a couple of days ago, and it was so satisfying. You know why? Because I thought of the idea, I recorded it, I recorded the extra screencasting bits of it, and I edited it down, and I published it all within a span of like hour and a half to 2 hours. And in the past, that's always taken me many hours. And so I thought I'd do another one, also super quick, because I got this idea in my head. I just want to get it out there and see if I can get two videos in a week will be pretty awesome. So what I wanted to look at is how was I able to do it so fast? And so, by the way, I'm now downstairs. Last time I was upstairs in my bedroom. This time I'm kind of in the kitchen. So the reason why I was able to do that video so fast was mostly around keyboard shortcuts. There's really 9 keyboard shortcuts that I need to use to edit a video down. There's lots of keyboard shortcuts to use, but I've gotten it down to like the key 9 shortcuts. And they're, even knowing the shortcuts, they're a little awkward to use. And so I also have this little macro keypad that's also super useful. I might go into more detail about that in another video, because just covering the keyboard shortcuts is going to take a little bit of time. So let's get onto my computer so I can show you those 9 keyboard shortcuts for Final Cut Pro that let me do something like recording a video and getting it up there within an hour and a half. Okay, let's go to it. Okay, so here I am at Final Cut Pro, and I've got the video that I created last week. Now, it's a super simple timeline, and that's probably best for this kind of demo, because I can just really get into what are the keyboard shortcuts without worrying about how pretty my timeline is. So the first keyboard shortcut that's super important is JKL. That moves you around the timeline. And it took me a long time to really get into using JKL. I use my mouse all the time, or trackpad. And I don't know why. I don't know why I didn't really get into it. I guess for one thing, I use a different keyboard layout. So JKL wasn't exactly in the same spot as where JKL is on the QWERTY keyboard, on this keyboard. So that made things difficult. But I've finally given in and really embrace JKL now. And so if I use, for JKL, it's these 3 keys right here. And if I press the K key, that just stops the timeline. So it's already stopped, so it's not going to stop further. And then the L key moves things forward. It's playing what's on the timeline. And if I press L again, it plays it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. And K stops. J goes backwards. K goes backwards, kind of 1x, 1 times speed, and then faster and faster and faster and faster, and stop. Okay, so that's pretty cool. If you hold K and go press J, you're going back 1 frame. Press L, you're going forward a frame. Holding down J, you're going backwards slowly, or forwards slowly. Okay, so cool. JKL. First 3 keyboard shortcuts that are super useful. The next set of 3 shortcuts that is really neat is first Command B. So if I'm somewhere on the timeline here, I can press Command B, and that is a blade. And so you see that my clip that I've currently got selected just got split into 2 pieces. So that's pretty useful. Now I can use JKL to move forward a bit. And let's say I want to make this second clip start right where the playhead is. And the earlier clip is going to end where it is ending right now. And so I can press Option and then left bracket, and it sets the beginning of the clip that I'm currently on, set the beginning of the clip to right there. And then doing the setting the end, let's say I go back to here and I want the end of that clip to be there, I can press Option and then this left square bracket. And so I've just set that. This doesn't make any sense on this timeline, so I'm going to press Command Z twice, 3 times, to get back to where I was. Okay, so Command B and then these 2 keys well, option in these two keys is another set of 3 commands that I use all the time. Now, there's a third set of 3 commands that is super useful. And so that's going to be the C key, and I press C now. Often it selects not the clip that I wanted. And so if I want to select the clip below that, I can press Command down arrow. Command up arrow goes to the clip above, Command down arrow goes to the clip below. And if I have a lot of clips all stacked on top of each other, that can be really useful. So C to select where my plate head is, and then Command up and down to move up and down. So there's 3 sets of 3 keyboard shortcuts that I use all the time. The reason why I ended up with 3 sets of 3 is because I ended up getting this guy, which is a 3x3 macro pad. And I'll get it more into that in a future video. So I just wanted to cover these 3 sets of 3 key keyboard shortcuts that allow me to get these videos done as quickly as possible. As I say, the last one, it took me probably the editing of the video is, less than an hour, which is amazing. So actually probably even less than that, more like 20 minutes to edit the video. Super cool. So if you get to really good with these keyboard shortcuts, you will do some amazing things as well. All right. Thanks so much. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Alrighty. Bye.